Welcome to our video, 12 ways to reduce sugar in classic recipes. If you're looking to enjoy your favorite dishes while cutting back on sugar, you've come to the right place. We'll explore simple and delicious alternatives that can enhance flavor without sacrificing sweetness. From using applesauce and mashed bananas to spices and natural sweeteners, we'll provide creative tips to help you revamp your cooking and baking. Let's dive in and discover healthier, equally tasty options for your beloved recipes. 1. Swap sugar with applesauce. One of the easiest ways to cut down sugar in your favorite recipes is by using applesauce. This natural sweetener is not only lower in sugar but also adds moisture to baked goods. Imagine baking a classic banana bread but using applesauce instead of refined sugar. The result is a moist, flavorful treat that's healthier and still delicious. Applesauce can be used in a 1-to-1 ratio with sugar, but you might need to adjust for the extra liquid it introduces. Besides reducing sugar, applesauce adds a subtle fruity note that can enhance the flavors of your dish. It's like killing two birds with one stone, reducing sugar while adding depth to your recipe. 2. Utilize the power of spices. Spices like cinnamon, nutmeg, and vanilla extract can add a depth of flavor that compensates for less sugar. When you're baking a classic cinnamon roll, try cutting the sugar by half and adding a bit more cinnamon or a splash of vanilla extract. The aroma and taste will be so captivating that you won't even notice the reduced sugar content. Spices have this magical ability to trick our taste buds into thinking something is sweeter than it actually is. This approach not only makes your recipes healthier but also packs them with rich, aromatic flavors that are hard to resist. 3. Consider using stevia. Stevia is a popular sugar substitute that's derived from the leaves of the stevia plant. It's a zero-calorie sweetener, making it an excellent choice for those looking to reduce sugar without sacrificing sweetness. When making a classic cheesecake, consider using stevia instead of sugar. Since it's much sweeter than sugar, you'll need only a fraction of it, usually about 1 tablespoon of stevia for every cup of sugar. This not only cuts down on calories but also helps maintain the decadent taste of a cheesecake, allowing you to indulge without the guilt. 4. Incorporate honey or maple syrup. Honey and maple syrup are natural sweeteners that can be excellent alternatives to refined sugar. Imagine preparing a classic pancake recipe and swapping sugar for a drizzle of maple syrup. Not only do these natural sweeteners contain antioxidants and minerals, but they also have a richer flavor profile. While they do have calories, they are often less processed than white sugar, making them a slightly healthier option. However, it's essential to adjust the liquid content in your recipe as these are liquid sweeteners, which might affect the texture of your dish. 5. Use mashed bananas for sweetness. Bananas are nature's candy. When overripe, they become incredibly sweet and can be mashed to use as a sugar replacement. Imagine making chocolate chip cookies and replacing half of the sugar with mashed bananas. The natural sweetness of bananas not only reduces the need for added sugar but also adds moisture and a slight banana flavor. This makes your cookies not only lower in sugar but also softer and chewier. It's a fantastic way to make classic recipes healthier while still keeping them enjoyable. 6. Opt for dark chocolate over milk chocolate. When a recipe calls for chocolate, choosing dark chocolate over milk chocolate can significantly reduce sugar content. Dark chocolate contains less sugar and more cocoa, which means more antioxidants. For a classic chocolate cake, using dark chocolate can give it a richer, more intense flavor, while also being kinder to your waistline. The bitterness of dark chocolate can be a delightful contrast to the sweetness of a cake, making each bite more interesting and satisfying. It's a small change that can make a big difference in both health and taste. 7. Experiment with Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is not only a fantastic source of protein but also a great way to reduce sugar in recipes like muffins or cakes. Instead of using sugary frosting, consider topping your classic carrot cake with a dollop of Greek yogurt mixed with a hint of honey. This not only cuts down on sugar but also adds a tangy flavor that complements the sweetness of the cake. Greek yogurt can also be used in place of sour cream or cream cheese, making your recipes healthier without sacrificing taste or texture. 8. Try coconut sugar as an alternative. Coconut sugar is a natural sugar made from the sap of the coconut palm. It has a lower glycemic index than regular sugar, meaning it's less likely to cause a spike in blood sugar. When making a classic brownie, consider substituting coconut sugar for regular sugar. It provides a caramel-like flavor that can enhance the richness of chocolate. While it's still sugar, coconut sugar contains trace amounts of vitamins and minerals, offering a slightly more nutritious option. This makes it a popular choice for those looking to reduce refined sugar in their diets. 9. Reduce sugar and add more fruit. Instead of relying solely on sugar for sweetness, consider adding more fruit to your recipes. In a classic fruit tart, reducing the sugar in the pastry can be balanced by adding a variety of sweet fruits like berries, peaches, or kiwis. Fruits not only add natural sweetness but also bring in a range of vitamins, minerals, and fibers. This method allows you to enjoy the flavors of your favorite recipes while making them more nutritious. Plus, the vibrant colors of the fruits make your dish visually appealing, making it a feast for both the eyes and the palate. 10. Use unsweetened cocoa powder. When a recipe calls for cocoa powder, opting for unsweetened cocoa can reduce the sugar content significantly. In a classic hot chocolate recipe, using unsweetened cocoa powder allows you to control the amount of sugar added. You can sweeten it to your liking with a natural sweetener like honey or stevia. This not only makes the drink healthier but also lets the rich, intense flavor of cocoa shine through. It's a small change that can make your favorite indulgence a bit more guilt-free. 11. Adjust the sweetness to taste. Sometimes, simply reducing the sugar in a recipe and adjusting to taste can be the most straightforward approach. In classic recipes like lemon bars, try cutting the sugar by 1/3 and tasting the batter as you go. You might find that you enjoy the less sweet version just as much, if not more. Our taste buds can adapt over time, and gradually reducing sugar can help retrain them to appreciate flavors without an overwhelming sweetness. This approach encourages a mindful way of cooking and eating, focusing on taste and enjoyment rather than just sweetness. 12. Be mindful of hidden sugars. Lastly, being aware of hidden sugars in ingredients can help reduce the overall sugar content in recipes. Ingredients like ketchup, sauces, or flavored yogurts often contain added sugars. When making a classic meatloaf, consider using a homemade tomato sauce without added sugar. This not only reduces sugar but also allows you to control the flavors and ingredients used. Being mindful of hidden sugars encourages healthier cooking habits and can make a significant difference in your overall sugar consumption, contributing to a healthier lifestyle.